Hello, good evening. Hi, my name is Tahira. In case we don't know each other, I'm a conscious beauty makeup artist. I look up because I don't know what to say anymore. I used to say green beauty, I used to say clean beauty, but definitely conscious is what I specialize in. So I tend to use beauty products that are more thought out, that have been made and produced in consideration for people, plants, and animals, and the whole planet. So I'm here with you this evening talking in a quieter tone because I am in fact getting ready for bed. And I wanted to share with you, I guess, my night moves. Every night I always take my makeup off, or wash my face, take my makeup off. And I try to do a little face massage every night if it's more realistic that I get to it a couple nights a week. But I just wanted to share this routine with you. There's a lot of benefits to facial massage, and there's a lot of ways to do it. There's a lot of different techniques, and I kind of mix sort of some face yoga exercises that I learned from someone called the Face Yoga Expert. I have looked at different videos of Japanese techniques. I've just looked at like the pamphlets that have come with things like the gua sha tool I'll be using now. So you can do a little bit of research, but I just wanted to share with you the sort of mixed up, mashed up Tahira version of this evening. So first I'm actually going to start with taking my face off. Now I'm not actually wearing that much makeup today, but I am going to show you the things that I like to use to clean my makeup. So first, if I was wearing stronger eye makeup, but even with just a bit of mascara, if I need any eye makeup remover, I really love this Dr. Hauschka eye makeup remover. I did work with them last year on the launch of this product, but I really, truly, actually believe in it. And I like to use it with washable, these are organic hemp rounds, or sometimes I use a kind of larger cloth, depending on how much makeup I have on my face. And it's just really simple. You shake it because it's like a 2-part oil and water system. And I just do a little bit of that. Just gentle massage. What I like about this is that it's got just enough oil in it to kind of moisturize the eye area as well. And you can flip it over and just kind of do a little bit of that. There you have it. Then I would go in with some makeup remover or a face wash. Now, I'm not actually wearing that much makeup on my face, as I've just said. So I'm actually just going to use this toner. This is a Weleda refining toner, and it's got witch hazel in it, and it's just super gentle. And I can tell you what, it's super refreshing. Like, if you can leave this in your fridge during the sort of summer months and kind of rinse your face at the end of the day with it, it's really, really lovely. For other cleansers and facial washes, I use a whole host of variety. So I would suggest you just find the one or ones that work for you and just take your makeup off or wash your face that way. So that's really gonna just get all the makeup, any remaining dirt, city life. You know, I live in central London really, so there's just always stuff in the air. And that's done. If I had more makeup on, I would just keep rotating the towel around. If you wanted to at this point, you can use water to rinse your face. I'm just going to kind of plow on along with it, trying this Wild Source Apothecary Harmony Oil. Now this oil is actually very, or not as ideal for perhaps a more oil-rich skin or a sensitive skin, but it is recommended that you can use it for everybody. So I'm going to use just a couple of drops of that first. So it's, look at that beautiful color. Boom, boom, like about 3 drops maybe. What I'm very much loving at the moment is this by Herbivore, which is called Prism, and it's just got a very light amount of fruit acid, 5%, and it's an exfoliating glow potion. And I find this as a serum in the evening just to keep that like constant sort of, you know, freshening of the skin so that the dry skin cells are not just sitting on top of your skin and dulling your skin out. So just like 1-2 drops of that at the most. Sorry, I didn't hold that up properly for you. I definitely have drier skin, And I find that a hyaluronic acid serum is, sorry for all this moving, is definitely really helpful. So I'm really loving this Balance Me Beauty Tri-Molecular. So the molecular weight of this, or they've put in 3 different molecular weights of their HA. So it's different kinds of hyaluronic acid, which is basically a molecule that already exists inside you, which is a very moisture holding, so water holding molecule. And the 3 different weights penetrate to different layers of the skin. That's the theory anyways. That's what they tell me, and I'm believing it because it seems to be working. It just feels very hydrating. And as I said, so I'm just going to do like, I don't know, 3 drops. So I've made my little mix of face oils and serums, and I'm going to use that to do my face massage. But first, I'm just going to do one more little mist. I'm also loving this Herbivore Rose Hibiscus. This is coconut water facial mist, and I give it a little shake. It feels nice, but that little bit of moisture just helps before I go ahead and mix this up in my palms. And this is how I start my massage. I just want to get it all over. Now, I know a lot of people favorites, but let's just get on with this now. I find when I press here and here, I can kind of feel my sinus, like it pushes my sinuses, and it kind of pushes any gunk out. Like you'll feel it at the back of your throat. I kind of hold these 2 fingers together, and it's like added pressure or strength. And I almost start to like roll. I am not a doctor. I am not a facialist. I don't know the clinical effects of this, but I like it and it works. This is a Herbivore gua sha tool. There are gua sha tools in many different shapes, and they have all these different sides, and you can keep kind of rotating the stone to, place it on your face as you wish. So I've looked at different videos, and again, I'm just going to show you my technique and the mix of things that I do. But yeah, here we go. So I like to start here. I'm using this curved side. I just feel it irons out my forehead. I don't know if I'm right or not, but it just feels good. I take a little point, and sometimes I even hold this muscle and just kind of just stretch it and just be like, hey, loosen up, little dudes. It's all right. And then I tend to use this side just once or twice, this little bumpy side here. And then I go in with that nice curve. And I love this. I love kind of really getting under that, like in the jawline here, and really pushing. I feel a lot of tension right there going right now. And then I like doing this. This feels very good. A little bit of lymphatic drainage. You don't need too much pressure. That's the sound of my ring against the stone, sorry. And then often I switch to that bit and just try to smooth out the waddle. I also like this move a lot. I take this curvy edge here, this little bumpy edge, and I go over my lips. Now, I have seen videos with kind of gua sha specialists say doing that's going to give you plumper lips. I'm not so sure about that. I'm really not. And I tend to do it here and on these folds, the nasolabial fold right there, just like that. And I feel like it relaxes this. I repeat, I am not a facialist. I am not a doctor. I am not a surgeon. I'm not making any claims. I'm just sharing with you what feels good and what I like and what I have seen seems to be working to keep this up here. You know, I'm 43. Things are moving. I have a lot of darkness here, as you can see. I've had this my whole life, but sometimes, can you see the little bit of puff as well? I have had a bit of salt today, so that didn't help. Again, I go in with this little corner, and that really gently here, okay? You don't need to push it out, but you really want to just kind of moving any excess fluid out. Sometimes I do it here. So I keep it angled like this, so it hugs that bone, but it depends on your structures, how your bones and your muscles are sitting. So sometimes I leave it at that, and sometimes I carry on with these tools. So before I move on, I also want to show you, I just got this great mesh cotton bag from Lucy and Yak. So I put all my dirty cloths and cottons in there, and then when there's enough in there to wash, they all sit in there, they don't get lost in the wash, and also because it's not a polyester bag, nothing yucky is going into the water system, no little microfibers. So that's that. So I'm just going to use my fingers to finish off my massage, but just to let you know, I have had to refilm this bit. So if there's any changes or anything different, I'm really sorry. It's not you, it's me. So just keep working those oils and serums in. Now I really, really love the eye area. And in some of the Japanese massage techniques I saw, they used these knuckles a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that and put some pressure. Do 4 stops. I like it here as well. I actually quite like it into the hairline and down the neck. Quite like this a lot, where almost stretching around the mouth. Oh, there you go. Have a wonderful evening. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you next time.